What's going on, guys? It's Dolly back again. Today this video is on Chad Doerman. He is the Ohio man that has been arrested for killing his 3 sons. There's a little bit of new information coming out about some of the details, and I wanted to go over some of that with you guys today. But if you're just tuning in, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't, sub up to Dolly Vision. Help us hit 50K. We can't do it without you, okay? June 15th, 1965, Laurel Lindo Road, New Richmond, Ohio, Claremont County. Nice day. June 15th, a lot of us YouTube creators, we consider that Summer's Day. There was another tragedy that happened on this day a couple years ago, and that was the disappearance of Little Summer Moon Wells. Okay, well again, Summer's Day, June 15th, like I was saying, Chad Doerman comes home. He gets home early from work around lunchtime. He wants to take a nap. He gets his wife and his 3 sons together. They go to the master bedroom to take a nap. Now, at some point during this nap, Chad Doerman gets up from his sleep, or if he had just been laying there, and he opens his gun safe. Inside that safe, he takes out a .22 caliber Marlin rifle. Okay, he turns and he shoots his oldest son, Clayton, 7 years old, in the head. Okay, at some point his stepdaughter is making her way to the master bedroom, Alexis. Okay, she witnesses the shooting of what would be her little brother, Clayton. The mother, Laura, wakes up, or she's trying to render aid to her son, and she's screaming, "Run!" Okay? In the panic, the 4-year-old son, Hunter, runs out the back door when he possibly should have ran out the front door. Okay? So Alexis runs after him, but she tells him to run, run. And at that point, Chad Doerman comes out the door with this rifle, starts shooting at his son, strikes his son falls to the ground. Trigger warning, people, this gets even worse. Even worse. At this point, Chad looks back at his stepdaughter, walks up, shoots his next to oldest son, Hunter, in the head. Okay? At this point, Alexis freaks out. She runs back in the house. When she runs back in the house, at some point she grabs Chase, known as Chasers, and is trying to run with them. Chad hears them, chases after them, and he runs out into the front yard where he catches Alexis holding Chase. And he demands for her to put the boy down. He has the weapon pointed at her head. She's begging for her life, begging for him not to shoot her. This is somebody that she looks up to. This is somebody she's been calling dad for years. I can only imagine this little girl is scared to death. She just watched 2 of her little brothers be brutally murdered, and he's trying to kill the last one. Now, she puts the boy down in fear of her life. Chad Doerman raises the gun, tries to shoot the kid in the head. Either the gun jams or he's out of bullets. At this point, Chase runs to his mother, which is trying to, in the front yard, on the side, trying to render aid to one of the other boys. Because at some point, Doerman drags the boys all into the front yard. Alexis runs. And at this point, she runs into a bystander. This is where the 911 call comes from. We're going to play this call for you real quick, just in case you haven't heard it.
911, where's your emergency?
There's a girl running down the street saying that her stepfather is killing everyone in her family. It's on the corner of where there's a body shop and the fire department. Do you know what road this is?
Okay, what's your name?
I ran to the fire department.
What's your name?
Do you know what road this is? Laura Lindo Road.
You said what?
It's Laura Lindell Road.
Okay, and what did the female say to you?
And she says that her stepfather is killing everybody in her house. I did. I'm on the phone with them right now.
Did she say how or what was happening?
I asked her to get in the car with me, and she said she couldn't leave her family. But I think she ran to the fire department.
So she went to the fire station. What did she look like?
She's probably a young teenager, probably like 16 maybe, with long blonde hair. And she has a black dog.
Did she say anything about a baby?
I don't know about no baby. She said she just couldn't leave her family. But I see a car running around. I'm sorry?
Do you see anything from the house?
So I drove down the road a little bit, so I was afraid that I was going to get shot myself since I interacted with her face to face. So I'm just about like maybe 3 houses down. But she's like waiting at the corner. I don't know what she's doing, but I kind of still see her in the corner. But I saw a car kind of came around and whipped around, so I'm not exactly sure if that's him or if he's chasing her or not. I'm sorry?
What kind of vehicle was it?
I saw it. It was like a gray. Did you see that car whip around? It's one of the fire department guys.
Okay.
I think maybe a fire department guy. It was a regular kind of Focus-looking gray car.
Okay, we have help on the way. Thank you so
Dark
much.
gray.
If you
Okay, all right.
Call us back, okay, and steer clear of the area at this time.
Okay. This said stay clear from the area.
Yeah. Which
but speaking of that, that's the house right there.
Now, I don't know what I would do if a little girl in that same situation ran up to me. I know this, I would try to get her to safety or tell her to get to safety. You know, at some point we hear she's standing on the corner, and I'm just amazed that Chad didn't execute her also, but I'll get into reasons why maybe in just a minute. So at this point she runs to the fire department, and Chad, I guess, either goes reloads or gets the gun unjammed, and at some point he gets in a physical fight with his wife Laura. During this fight she tries to grab the barrel of the gun and he shoots her in the thumb. Okay, she's still fighting for her life, for the baby's life, and at some point Chad bites her. Okay, in this struggle he physically bites his wife and she drops Chase. And when she drops Chase, trigger warning people, big trigger warning, he shoots little Chase in the head. Okay, and at this point he goes and he sits on the side porch and watches his wife as she tries everything she can to save her son's life. But we know that the boys overcame to their wounds. They didn't stand a chance. There was no saving them. He basically executed his 3 boys. He told the police when they got there, let's take a little look at a little clip of the body cam footage.
We need to come from this side where we can see them. Don't take cover behind her. We see him. We're going to approach from this side. We got cover. Right here.
Six cover.
We gotta go.
29 and 63 attack that.
I want to get right now. Show us your fucking hands now! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up now! Stand up! Stand the fuck up!
EMS to stage and air clear. You're going to go ahead and fly whenever any units can advise.
Get your hands up. Cover 21. It's in the air.
Those guys can confirm that there's people at the first aid, and that's the shooter. He's not complying. They need to take care of him.
I got it. They have to shove in that shootout.
Man, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm completely sober. Never did drugs a day
63,
in my
we're
life.
21. Get the EMS over here.
Well, I did drugs with a flip, but I don't do drugs now. I'm sober. I'm not trying to fight you.
63.
Get your butt inside. Gatlin, get your butt inside.
We on primary?
Now.
29, we got 3 kids down.
3 kids down, 16 up.
Gatlin.
63, we're 21.
Knock
Have
it off.
EMS respond over here.
He also told the police, I did it. Take me to jail. I shouldn't have did it. So he confessed on the scene to the killing of his 3 boys. He also, when he got to the police station in an interview, he told them that he had been planning the death since October of 2022. He decided that he needed to kill his 3 boys. Okay? Now, there's rumors that he was going through some domestic situations with drinking with his wife. We don't know how much of that is true. A lot of internet rumors are spread that way. But whatever happened in this man's mind, he chose to do the most unthinkable, horrible thing you could even do, and that is to hurt your own kids. So he's confessed in the interview room. He's confessed at the scene. His wife seen him do it. His kids seen him do it. He has pled not guilty. Last I heard, he had a $20 million bond. I don't know right at this present time if they've revoked that or not. But at one point, he had $20 million bond, which for Ohio was the highest bond in history, which I think he deserves. Now, I believe with the confession, every witnesses, this man should pay with his life. Okay, he should absolutely pay with his life. I want to know what you guys think. Should he pay with his life? What should happen to Chad Doerman for the things he's done to his boys? Also, I got this bracelet right here that reminds me every day. It says justice for the Doerman boys, Clayton, Hunter, and Chase, right here. I've added to my collection. I want to see justice for these 3 little boys. I want to see this man who planned and plotted the execution of these 3 little boys pay. And I want to know what you guys think in the comment box down below. And if you haven't yet, sub up Dolly Vision, hit that join button if you're super cool, and feel free to share my face on any social media platform you choose, as long as it's not Pornhub. I'll see you guys later. Peace.